Definitely are.
I'm just doing this because I have a cold.
Okay.
Opportunity comes in a lot of different ways in this league, and I know you'd rather have Shaq and everybody healthy, but you've been in the fire before. You've played in the Super Bowl. I mean, just so what's it like to be able to get back out there and really have an impact?
Yeah, definitely want to have those guys, Shaq and JPP, back as soon as possible. Wishing them well in their recovery process. But like you said, it's just a next man up mentality. I'm gonna go out there, get my all each and every down, every game, and showcase my talents.
For those that aren't familiar with you, what do you want them to know as you step in and get a lot more reps now that you guys have some significant injuries in your room? What do you want them to know about you?
Oh yeah, I just want them to know that I'm a guy that's gonna give his all. Down in and down out. You can expect the guy that's gonna fly around, he's gonna hustle to the ball. He's gonna put his team in the best position to win games.
What have you learned from JPP and Shaq?
Oh, I just learned a lot from those guys. You know, Talking ball. I just learned, you can dictate the offensive linemen's, how they set you, and just always have a plan whenever you're rushing the quarterback, and just learn to be a competitor every day from those guys.
Shaq's a great example, right? Because he was a guy that sat 5 years, in a kind of a role behind DeMarcus Ware, right, and some of the, Vaughn and some of the great pass rushers. You kind of see yourself a little bit in that same position, right? You're behind two guys that are, one could go to the Hall of Fame and the other one is leading the league in sacks.
Yeah, I would like to say, our careers started off pretty much similar, being undrafted guys, sitting behind some superstars early on in their career. So I'm hoping my career shapes out just as his does.
What were you dealing with physically earlier in the year? You were sidelined for quite a while.
Right. I had a grade 2 calf strain.
What was the low point there for you? I mean, there had to have been a low point.
Yeah, just really not knowing about the future, just moving forward. Being a young guy, undrafted guy, I understand that training camp, preseason games are, your time to showcase your abilities. And we're dealing with that injury so early in training camp. I really wasn't able to participate in those preseason games, but I'm thankful that the organization stuck with me, and that's why I owe them all the gratitude. I'm gonna give them everything I have, every chance I get.
Picture yourself now that here we are on the cusp of the playoffs and you're in this position.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely pinching myself, but the moment's not too big for me.
Been in bigger moments. So what's the career highlight when you get a sack in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's definitely a career highlight, but definitely there's definitely more to come. Definitely want to make some more plays in the Super Bowl this year and for years to come.
You talked about having a plan. I can imagine that plan kind of varies based on who you're going up against. How much do Shaq and JPP kind of help you formulate that plan, or is that really kind of on your own at this point?
I would say it's a little bit of mix of both. A little bit on my own, but I definitely rely heavily on those guys because they're two of the best to do it. And, to have both of those guys in my room, it just benefits me more as a player in the long run. But really benefit from everybody in the room: Shaq, JPP, Nelson, and Joe. We all pick each other's brains and learn from each other.
Have an extra set of eyes, I'm sure.
Definitely, yeah. We definitely use each other.
You were an outstanding player at a small school, a very small school. Do you think if the transfer portal existed back in that day that you would have been maybe tempted to move on and try someplace bigger?
I don't believe so. I'm a firm believer in I was where I needed to be at the right moment at the right time, and everything works out. Cause who knows, if I was a transfer, might have had the red shirt and would have just been playing my red shirt senior year this year. So that's no Super Bowl, that's no sack in the Super Bowl, and missing out on this awesome opportunity.
You're on the field with Jordan Whitehead, who's playing just great ball, right? I saw him last week. His ability to come down the hill and impact the run. What's it like when you hear that out there when you're out there in the fire with him?
Oh, Jay White's a dog, man. It's very easily to feed off his energy, and just to be on the field with all those guys, including Jay White and all the others. It just brings the best out of you. So I'm blessed to play with those guys, and I just every time I take the field with them, I want to match the intensity.
You guys have done such a good job this year keeping COVID out of the building as much as possible. And then all of a sudden these cases started popping up all around the league. Some teams have like 20 guys on their list. What was your reaction when, 2 days in a row this week, you find out, Coach Carver, Mike Evans, Sean Murphy Bunting, Jamel Dean, and then Coach Arians, like they're all getting added to the list. Like what's going through your mind when you hear that?
It's just a difficult time for every organization around the league, but we want to have those guys back as soon as possible, and we're just going to take the necessary precautions moving forward to just keep everybody as safe as possible.
Does that kind of give you a jolt and kind of remind you like it's not some faraway thing? Like it is here, it's all around us, and just kind of heightens your the need to be really cautious.
Yeah, definitely. It makes you want to hone in on the precautions and do everything you can to protect yourself, and not just yourself, but your teammates and your coaches.
Now, have the people around you in your personal life been as understanding as they need to be? I asked Carlton about this. Have they been as understanding as they need to be about your situation? Like, you're getting tested regularly at work, even though that's changed a little bit. You're getting tested regularly at work, and if you test positive, you can't go to work. Have they been supportive of that?
Oh, yeah. My family's definitely been supportive. They understand that, this is my career and my job, and this is what comes first. So they're going to take the necessary precautions as well, if they travel and come down. And my family's been pushing me to get the booster, so definitely get the booster. And moving forward to just be as healthy as possible so I can help this team win games.
Did you get the booster?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get the booster.
It's like it was your job, it's your dream, too.
That's right. So I'm going to do every thing I need to do and take all the steps to keep playing ball, make a playoff run, and win a Super Bowl.